something? What I have to is what I want to do. Are you teaching me?
She's exactly right. In Spanish, you need to know how to say not just what I am doing, I am cooking, I am cleaning. You need to be able to say what you have to do and what you would like to do. I can teach you how to do that. Let's go to the classroom.
Let's review the verb tener. What does tener mean? Yes, to have. Let's review the conjugation together. Tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tienen.
Okay, somebody had a question. Yes. No, you can't go to the bathroom. Let's get back to the grammar.
Let's read together the phrase at the bottom of this slide. Tengo que trabajar. Let's do that again. Tengo que trabajar. Who can tell me what that means? Very good. I have to work. So this is one way that you can express obligation in Spanish, to tell what you have to do by using the verb to have, that is tener, adding the word que, and then plugging in any infinitive, any dictionary form of the verb that you need to express what you have to do. Let's say it again together. Tengo que trabajar.
So let's practice that. Take out your handout that says Vocabulario 1.3 at the top. Here's what it looks like. Now, as you can see on our handout, we have different activities that are being described. Poner la mesa. Who can tell me what that means? That's right. That's to set the table. Pasar la aspiradora is to correct. Run the vacuum cleaner. And you can see the different activities. Preparar la cena, decorar el patio, limpiar el baño, arreglar la sala. These are the different activities that are shown on your handout. Now what I want you to do is we're going to go around the room and each of you is going to get an opportunity to put it in the first person and say, I have to, and you can use any of these phrases that appear on your handout. Let's try it. I'm going to do the first one for you. I want to say, I have to decorate the patio. And here's how I would do it. Tengo que decorar el patio. See how easy that is? Now, Steve, I want you to see if you can say, I have to set the table. Can you do it? Okay. Tengo que... Tengo que poner la mesa. Okay, that was great. Now what I would like for you to do is to take your handout and I want you to continue practicing this in groups of 3. I want you to say, I have to, and you fill in the blank using your handout. Let's get to work.
Tengo que comer.
Tengo que limpiar.
Tengo que trabajar.
I can tell by listening to your small groups that you're getting the hang of it. You've learned how to use the verb tener to express what you have to do. Now we're going to learn another use of the same verb tener, but this time to express what you want to do.
Let's take a look at this slide that shows us how we can use the verb tener to express what we want to do. It's very simple. You take the conjugated form of tener, which we just practiced, you add the phrase ganas de, and you add at the end of that any infinitive from the dictionary that you want to use to express what you want to do. Look at the example at the bottom. Tengo ganas de viajar. Let's say that together. Tengo ganas de viajar. Now who can tell me what that means? That's exactly right. I want to travel. Tengo ganas de viajar.
Now I want you to pull out the handout that says Vocabulario 1.4. Here's what it looks like. As you can see on the worksheet, this time we're working on how to say what we want to do. And this time we're going to change our conjugated verb to the we form. Instead of tengo, we're going to be saying tenemos, we. And we're going to use our handout to describe the different things that we want to do. For example, I want to say we want to visit the museum, and here's how I would do it. Tenemos ganas de visitar un museo. Or perhaps you want to say, we want to go to the zoo. Here's how you could say it. Tenemos ganas de ir al zoológico. Do you get the idea? Again, we're simply using the conjugated form of the tener verb. We're adding the phrase ganas de, and then we're plugging in whatever infinitive that we choose to describe. It's a very simple process. Now I want you to practice it. Let's take a few moments to go around the room, and I want some of you to practice by saying to me, tenemos ganas de, and then put in whatever infinitive that you would like to do. Let's try it. Okay, let's have you try it. Very good. Tenemos ganas de ir a la fiesta. How about someone else? Okay? All right, April, why don't you try it? Try to use one of these that's here on the sheet. Very good. Tenemos ganas de ir al mercado. It's a very simple thing, and it can be very useful in your everyday conversation to be able to express what you have to do and what you want to do. Okay, now I want you to pull out our last handout for this morning. It's the one that says Capítulo 1, Cuento Final. Here's what it looks like. And what I would like for you to do is to listen and see if you can pick out, as I read, all the different things that Samuel, the boy in the story, all the things that he has to do, and all the things that he wants to do. And again, we're going to be reinforcing the use of the verb tener to express obligation and also to express what you want to do. Okay, let's listen. Samuel está pensando en todas las cosas que tiene que hacer hoy. Por la mañana va a correr. Es muy atlético y le gusta correr todos los días. Después, tiene que pasar la aspiradora en la sala y cortar el césped. También tiene que limpiar su cuarto. Está muy contento porque esta noche va a celebrar el cumpleaños de Laura. A las 7 de la tarde debe vestirse para ir a la fiesta. ¡Qué divertido! Le encantan las fiestas. Tienen ganas de ir con su amiga, Teresa, pero ella no quiere salir. No puede ir a esta fiesta porque debe descansar en casa. Now I want you to look back at your handout, and I'm going to ask you, what did Samuel have to do? ¿Qué tiene que hacer Samuel? And I'd like for someone to answer, yes. You want to take a try at it? Okay, very good. Samuel tiene que estudiar. That's very good. Here's what I want you to do with your partner. I want you to pretend that someone has sent you a text mail, and it's asking you to go to a party tonight. And so I want you and your partner to write a text message. Just write it out on a piece of paper. Write a text message using the verbs that we've been studying this morning, and tell that person why you cannot go to the party. And so you're going to write out, no puedo ir a la fiesta. Tengo que, and you're going to enter in an infinitive that explains why you can't go to the party. It explains what you have to do that prevents you from going to the party. Everybody understand the assignment? Yeah, just a sentence or two. Write it out, and then we'll come back as a larger group, and we'll see what you've written.
Consigo tirar você do meu pensamento. Se você passa, eu me desmancho em dor. Se você fica, eu quero dar o meu amor.